I represent Ethiopia East and West. I'm from Delta State. NNPC, I just want to know what's your, do you consider the effect of the activities of your, because in everything you do there's joint ventures. In your joint venture agreements, do you consider the effect of your partners, the operators now, in as it affects their activities in their host communities? And if you do, what is in place to ensure that they do what they ought to do and the necessary sanctions associated with that?
We do consider these JVs, that's joint ventures. In all our operations, as I've stated it earlier, we have what we call HSEQ quality management system. That quality management system is generic in the headquarters, so we send to every SBU to develop their own HSEQ management system based on their operations. Because we have upstream, midstream, downstream. So all these areas, we may not have, we will not give them a guideline that this is what you should do, but based on the system we have put in place, they will develop their own. And they do guide their operations in accordance to what we have developed and gave them.
Because what I'm saying has to do with environmental issues.
Yes.
Corporate social responsibility. One of the things we are talking about in oil operation in Nigeria is the area of security of the facilities. And when the host communities, when the people around there are agitated, you said they are working according to what you gave to them. So will it be fair for me to tell you that you are authorizing them not to do what they are doing, because I know they don't do what they are supposed to do? If you have a standard, they are supposed to follow the standard, and you are just agreeing to this committee that they are working according to what you tell them, meaning that they are doing according to what you have given to them, not to do what they ought to do for the host communities. Will it be fair to tell you that?
Okay, honorable member, sorry for that statement. Actually, what I mean by giving them the standard, just like what we have seen before you here, these CASHES manuals has spelled out all what is required.
I am an ISPOM member, so I know what I'm talking about. If you are giving them a standard and that standard is not being followed, what is the punishment? What is the sanction you are giving to them? Because some of these problems were the agitation. Today, if I tell you the insult we are receiving because of 3%, because they don't even want to hear, they don't understand. All they want to see is things should be done overnight. And you are telling me here, as the head of the oil and gas industry in Nigeria, that you gave them a standard, and the standard is being followed. And I'm telling you, where I come from, that the standard is not being followed, and you have no punishment for them. So you have no standard. Or you throw the standard to the air, and you don't supervise the standard. So you must agree that you have dropped the ball there.
I think in addition to what he
yes,
no, I just want to make an addition to what he has said. Like you said, you have the safety component in every JV.
Yes.
There's always a safety component. Yes. What he is actually asking is, in the event of violation, do you leave it to DPR to come in to look at that, or you as a partner in that JV who gave them that mandate and you gave them the template, which before even DPR comes to investigate, you would have told them that, look, you're not complying to part of our JV. Here, there's a particular complaint that you don't comply to. Do you call them? Is there any record that you have drew their attention to such violations, especially as regards host communities?
Honorable members, on host community issues, my own stand here is on health, safety, and environment, which is also the host communities issues complies with this CASHES manual, which we have here, which is here before you. The CASHES manual has, in relation with public affairs, relation with security, and also with health, safety, and environment section. So on that note, we are not saying that once we have developed this, and this is what we have agreed with you, in the CASHES manual there, it is agreed that all the community members here will work hand in hand with NNPC and with GPA. So in any of their issues, they need to have a one common goal to see how they can live in peace and harmony. That is my understanding on this CASHES manual. There are no issues as far as I stand from 2019 to date that comes before me between host community and NNPC in this my seat. So I'm not disputing what the honorable member is saying, but I believe people do before this time. But by now, I believe everything within the purview of NNPC on that has been critically looked into and dealt with. That's why we are coming up with this new CASHES manual.